On everybody.
The first part is not as relevant to you guys. Are we on stream?
Yeah, we're streaming.
We're streaming. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, my favorite day.
Friday.
Next to Saturday and Sunday and Monday and all those. I love days with ending in Y. Welcome, everybody. Today it's Johnny Rooster, Morning Mouth, with a couple of guests that you're probably familiar with if you're watching AMG Broadcasting. That would be Jay, Matt, and Steve. So figure it all out. Now, I've got a little banner. If it comes up, it'll say Johnny Rooster, but that's just me in the back. That's just me in the corner.
Did you unmute number 4 for you?
Yes, I did.
Losing my religion. Oh,
Everybody
wait.
on? Yeah, losing my situation.
Yeah.
I found my religion and lost my situation. We've got a great situation today. It's a new reality show, guys, and
Wow.
you're part of it. So especially wanted you in on this today. You can get your devices ready and follow along on a mute so it doesn't feedback, or what do you call it? Echo, delay. It doesn't
Feedback.
delay.
No,
Reverb.
feedback works.
Reverb. Blah, 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 blah. Steve, you're just in here for laughs, literally. Every time we say something, you just laugh, and that's your part. That's what you do. You do it well.
Well, thank you.
We are going to patent your laugh. I think we're going to market that in the mainstream, and you'll probably get a lot of checks from companies that need you to laugh for them. So it starts here. Just
Amen.
doing you a favor, putting you out there in
Yes,
the
you
real
are.
market.
I appreciate that.
Steve is on the market.
We're on the market today.
I'm just
I want,
a barrel of laughs.
make sure this show is recorded for all posterity because we're going to have to like and share
Posterity.
the dog out of this. Okay?
The dog, we're going to share
Like
the
and
dog.
share the dog.
out of it.
The dog.
Just share it and
I
share it
shared
till the
it.
dogs come home.
I hope it's not going to be rough.
I shared it, bro.
Woo.
Got to wag that one.
Yeah,
Wagging
don't want
it.
to bark up the wrong tree.
I like that word wag.
I do too.
I like to wag
That's
I
myself.
say wag about 15 times.
Wag, 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 wag,
But then
wag, wag.
would that be like another word that they flag it and say there's too many wags
They will.
per minute?
They will.
Probably.
Yeah, wags per minute.
It's a new thing. We're going to wag it.
We're going to wag it. Ooh.
But
That's
hey,
a good one.
if that's true, then wagging it could mean
We
don't even
Let's
say
not
what
bark
it-
up
Is
the
it the
wrong
tail
tree.
that wags the dog?
okay. So, well, I want to answer that question,
Hold on just a second. We're
but I'm
working
not
on
going
it.
to.
Hang on. I'm
If
working
I had
on
a tail, it'd be wagging me, bro.
If I had a talk show,
Am I clipping? Is this distorting?
it sounds like it's.
Or is it the mic?
It's really big in my ears, but that's because you got the volume.
How is this?
As long as the audience
All right.
is getting a good, consistent
We
volume.
love you.
We
We're
want
glad
the
you're here
audience
watching.
to win. All right, so Johnny Rooster Morning Mouth, the 9 a.m. show, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, is to promote small business entrepreneurs. Also to promote nonprofits that we believe in, because I don't believe in all the nonprofits.
You
There are
don't.
some nonprofits that shouldn't be nonprofits.
No, they don't need to be. But the ones we believe in,
Non-profits.
and we also believe in certain performing artists. So we want to
Exactly.
promote them as well. Today, you guys, whether you liked it or not, you're performing artists in a reality show. So we're eager to share that.
Whoa.
But before that part, it's the drop from the top.
The drop from the
fundraiser
top.
Drop from the top.
featuring
I thought you already did that.
We did that, but we're going to show a highlight from it.
Oh, okay,
And our
cool.
own Stephanie Appleby of NAMI. She is the Southwest Missouri, NAMI stands for National Alliance for Mental Illness.
I've used their services before.
She is the blonde lady in the video, and we're dropping hot dogs, marshmallows, cookies, donut holes down from a third-level parking garage. Why? Because the Springfield police is underfunded, and they didn't monitor this situation. I didn't even call them. No cops in sight. On a Saturday, we're dropping stuff off the garage. We're not going to do it again, so I'm openly saying that's what we did.
Yeah.
And we did it to raise awareness for small businesses and nonprofits. So, Matt, do you have that 14-minute...
I do. The 14-minute one?
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. So I'm going to play it, and we're only going to be able to hear it.
Okay, so we won't be able to see it on that
You'll
screen.
be able to see it on that screen, but there's a delay.
Okay, so understand, if you're watching on your device, there's a delay. If you're watching on this screen, there's a delay. The audience will see it. It'll be a 5-minute video about the food drop. It's funny.
Excellent.
Okay, so you want the 5-minute one?
No.
Oh,
no.
the
I'm
drop.
just explaining.
Okay.
The reason there's 14 minutes is because it's nonstop good material. This isn't 14 boring minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe
excitement.
This is 14 minutes you guys will want to watch. That's why you're in here, to watch.
Yeah.
And you feel free to comment a little bit, but I think our audio is going to be kind of quiet compared to the video. Typically, that's what happens.
Typically.
I
But
don't wanna-
We'll work on it.
I do say a clever comment here and there is appropriate. Just don't talk constantly over it. So
Okay.
Here we go, because we want our sponsors to be featured.
All right, you ready?
I'm
And
excited.
Here we go.
I'm so
and
excited, I'm
there'll
gonna
be a
pee
little
my
bit of
pants.
there'll be a little bit of an echo,
Okay.
but that's all right.
I'll hold it. Okay, this is Stephanie Appleby. She's going to be one of the co-hosts of the show. All right, we're going to be dropping some other stuff. We got marshmallows, hot dogs, cookies, stale cookies, and nasty old 500-year-old donut holes. And
That's right, Trey has been doing the pickles. How are those going? Did anybody catch one? I think it's
sponsored by Best Choice Pickles.
somebody actually knew. This is Niki Carter Realty doing the pickle drop. We got more, and we want to make sure we dump these on these people because they got to earn this money. I don't want it to be pretty. If you're doing it for $100, you're going to make you suffer. And anything you want to handle, we want to give them. These are some more really nasty. Well, you don't handle those. Okay. Well, make it like this, and like put them in a bag and dump it from the bag. I want them to suffer. That's the thing. You heard it here. I want them to suffer for their money. I want them to earn their money because they don't deserve $100 for easy. You don't deserve $100 that easy. Okay. Are you ready for round 3? Here's a test. Oh yeah, you'll easily win this. Give them all you got. Let's do the marshmallow. You don't like wieners. You're not going to touch that junk. Well, we won't talk about it. We'll keep it semi-family friendly. I'll trap you every time.
That was awesome.
Go ahead.
I'm working on the echo.
This was
We're
a
throwing
fun
marshmallows.
event.
We're throwing hot dogs. We're throwing pickles and cookies, donut holes. We're giving them the works. Trey is up here from Niki Carter Realty.
There's the guy
representing
from the cleaning
Niki Carter.
company.
Trey
Oh, he's
Scoggins.
trying to catch it in
He does,
his mouth.
Stephanie Appleby representing NAMI.
Yeah, it's quite a distance too, and the pickles bounce hard. Yes, they're using plastic
This is
cups.
the event. This is the one. This is where the money's going down.
This is where we're
This is
going
the
to
money
the
hitting the
street
ground.
level.
This is how we earn it. This is how we earn it.
Boy,
Let's
those
count them up
can
with the
be
counters.
busy.
Count them up with the counting official. Yeah, you got it. Oh, getting rich. Getting rich.
Hey, we're getting $100
Okay,
bills.
go into your counters. Andrea and Christy, be the officials.
What is the count?
love it whenever you,
Well, take it to the officials. Let them count it.
Because
I'm
age
not-
11 to age 72
You all
were
right there?
involved.
You guys having fun?
These
You
are
okay?
all kinds of people,
Yeah, there's a lot
and
of-
there were $400 in cash was given away
Okay, we're
on
gonna.
behalf of 4 sponsors.
Well, we've got a lot of stuff going down here, guys. Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? Darlene, the big
this
win.
is
Put her
from
down.
the street of
Great,
Springfield.
congratulations. It's just like you got to do the pie in the
Square.
face, you got to do this. You're really a big
Missing.
You're a big winner, yeah.
This Chris from
There's Andrea, EA.
Second to None
And
cleaning.
there you go. Let's do.
He had his broom. He
go.
was cleaning up.
I remember her. She's awesome.
She's hilarious. She smashed a pie in my face at a different event. Look
Yeah.
at her. She's dancing.
Yeah.
So-
slow motion.
So
We're on a delay.
Christopher
Yeah.
Lee, Second to None Cleaning Services, is on the spot.
Are they? I think they're
As
the
you
ones
know,
cleaning our
cleaning
house.
services required
My mom's
everywhere.
So look at all that.
Would you do the
said
residential? What do you
something
do?
about that.
I do residential. I do commercial.
That's our
we do carpet
sponsors.
cleaning. We can strip and wax.
There he is.
We can do just about anything.
Glad
Cleaning.
somebody's
All
doing
right,
it.
that's Chris over at Second to
He filled
None.
a full 5-gallon bucket.
Okay, let's hear it.
Full of our
Let's hear from our
garbage.
sponsor. We've got, this is from
The birds would
Coriel
never be the
Collaborative Group,
same.
as known as TLC Properties.
Wow.
Dave
Chocolate hot
Coriel
dogs
and his
and
wife Tiffany
marshmallow.
has given you this backpack. Now
Homeless and the
inside
birds.
here, you open that up and get in that envelope and pull out your
Just think
prize.
about
It's going to tell you about
homeless
TLC
birds.
Properties, and we thank you for playing along. There's your
our
big
sponsor.
cash
She's
prize.
getting ready to open a
Yeah,
$100
we wanted to
thing.
do that. I want to
She's
get a picture.
excited.
If
She's
somebody's here
getting
to take a
money.
picture, who can do
And
that?
she's
This
got.
is from
Did
TLC.
you get the bag too?
That'd be great. We're going to get one with me and the
TLC
winner.
Properties,
Here.
they're a sponsor. Remember Tiffany Tutu? She's one of my co-hosts. That's her company, her husband. Yippee! She wrote the children's book.
Not the model.
No, but she's a children's author. She's blonde hair, little lady. She
Oh,
comes
yeah.
in. And there's a lot of little blondes around here.
Oh, I know the one you mean. Yes, yes.
Christy, see, it's showing all of our sponsors. There's our stars.
Who's the stars?
Chris Lee, second to none, etc.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Mary
MG
Gale.
Signs,
Yeah, they're all contributors. It's a wonderful group.
Yeah.
Billy was in here. She was doing the spelling bee that one day.
Yeah.
It's all.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
That
Cindy
was
was in
so
here.
fun.
Cindy
The
Youngblood
spelling
was
bee
in
was
here.
great.
I have an idea. All right, guys, I have an idea. So
You
we
can pause it if you need to talk at length, but go ahead.
Well, no. I've got an idea. I'm going to put the video on the green screen so we
Okay.
can see it in real time,
Okay, cool.
so you'll know where we're at.
That would be awesome. And why didn't you think of that earlier?
Because I can't think of
Come on,
everything.
this guy.
He's an underdog.
I'm
Butt
also
kisser.
I'm also a board member, so I have to.
You're also a brown noser. Is that what
I
you
know.
said?
I am a
There's a magic to it that can't
You
be
can say
duplicated.
ingredients, but
He
you
can
don't know how
take
to
all the
perform
same
it.
ingredients, all the same quantities,
Yeah.
put it on his sandwich, and it would not. Your sandwich had a lot of butter.
I had 3 cheeses, 3 meats.
No expense spared. So bring it. And you know what your problem is? I went in and picked all those ingredients by hand. I was like, ooh, that looks good. That smells good. Well, I'm from Delhi.
Yes, I had it sliced just for it to be perfect. Your sandwich was so limited. I mean, it had like 3, maybe 2 tastes. I had like an abundance of flavors.
Right.
Mine was an
Jim's
evolution.
was dry.
It was,
Your own
the
wife
ends of-
says yours was
well,
dry.
She tends to be wrong because she doesn't know how to cook. I know how to cook. I
Are you the
I've always
cook in
known
your
how to
We
home?
were all wrong. We
Yes.
were under some spell. Is that what you're saying?
cook. There was prejudice. I think there was prejudice. I was discriminated against.
There was, because I wanted you to win.
People.
I wanted
You know, I didn't.
Are you pulling the age card or another card when you say you discriminate?
Oh, all of it. all of them. And you don't limit yourself. I can't even remember your ingredients.
I'm going to start a business called A Sandwich. A Sandwich. It's going to say A Sandwich, J Sandwich. And it's going to be one sandwich. That's all we have. And it's going to explode. I'll be a millionaire by this time. Billionaire.
I don't know what's going on with his head, but it isn't right. And I had a very professional hoagie with 3 meats, 3 cheeses, lettuce, peppers, mayonnaise, lightly seasoned with garlic and black pepper. And it was a wonderful sandwich that was greatly misunderstood simply because there was prejudice against me. And that's the only way and I'm not a poor sport by nature.
Not a poor sport by nature.
The lettuce was bitter. He didn't even taste the lettuce.
It's total misrepresentation of what happened.
Okay, so that's it. Coming up.
Okay, so if you
There's
want to
more
be heard,
trash talk.
There's a little echo. Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. So episode 2.
Are you guys still on the sandwich thing?
Yeah, here we go. Part 2 is called the brown
He's
nose.
typing up something. Nobody's reading it. It's only coming from Pam. That's the only person we listen to. Because she's not boring. Jim's boring.
There are
Jim whining is
there are
boring.
people out there that read those.
Dr. Paul's 85 years old.
We're not 85.
That's
If
not.
you didn't notice.
Official documents are not supposed to be accepted.
We love Dr. Paul. It's just this is not. We're not email readers.
No.
Open your ears. He's got a lot.
Well, you're not readers at all.
Well, of course, there's.
Are you literate?
Now I think they can
You
hear
know
us.
what? Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I realize I'm a cartoonist for a reason. I'm just looking at the picture. So you're right. Consider the source is probably not the most intellectual source, but I'm still.
I'm advocating Jim. There we go.
You're advocating. Oh, just because.
I'll admit I don't always read the emails all the way through,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
they
come
are
on.
necessary.
This guy.
He's an underdog.
I'm
But,
also
yes, sir.
I'm also a board member, so I have to read.
You're also a brown noser. Is that what you know?
I'm a board.
Oh, board member. You bring a different dynamic. Obviously, your authority is a threat to my friend Matt. That's okay. But other than that, in reality,
I have never threatened Matt.
no. You're intimidating.
I would never intimidate anybody.
Now,
Armed and dangerous.
here's the arms.
No, that's because I know
But
my
he,
arms
but
look
he
better than
is,
comment in
he
real
is,
time. That's
he
good.
is armed.
Arms are
so I can
dangerous.
back
I
down.
also
He is
went
armed.
tanning last night.
Don't I-
Let Matt
You see
comment.
my I'm beach all- I'm ball? always- It's about this big around.
Your beach ball is gone, buddy.
Last time I saw it was over. I did. I went
Now
tanning.
He's a
who's
new
intimidated,
man.
right, Jim? Aren't you glad the desk is there?
No, I'm
We gotta
glad.
get this. See if we can get
Good
this.
to have Jim
Zoom
here.
in on.
What? On the man? The
Oh,
pet?
Flexing my
It's
We're-
really distracting when you're
Pectoral.
talking to somebody. You start flexing your
guns.
pecs.
You know, we used to call it years ago.
Hey guys,
there was
my
a
eyes are up
terminology.
here.
We used to call them.
Play-Dohs.
And our kids got their.
Our kids got.
It's weird
a little bit
It's funny.
over.
I think we should bring that term back.
It's funny watching Rooster film people.
I know.
He totally breaks their personal bubble with that camera.
I
He's
know,
like,
but you.
So, what do you think?
Yeah, I know. It's like, do you want to talk or
And they're
what?
like this. You can see
I like
consciously.
I like how
trying not to-
Mrs. Rooster wants to be in but won't want to talk. So we just keep moving, you know.
So
just-
then this is the look you get. Do like you usually do.
Don't.
So yeah,
Yeah, you keep looking at the camera. It's still there, and you're still number 3.
yeah.
Warm fuzzies.
Well, Jim, you
God,
bring a
family,
new dynamic to this operation, but
We
when
love you,
you
Jim.
when you leave, we're just left to
though-
fend for ourselves and speculate.
They left alone.
They didn't hear that.
Lone Jack is too far away.
I appreciate you.
Heavy
Don't
goes.
listen to this. Don't listen to these guys. I do sound like a brown noser.
You
I realize
do.
You do.
Defend
Well,
that.
You know,
Seriously,
Jim
you're
is
coming
being
from the
attacked
heart. You're
today.
not.
You know, that tanning
You're
bed
just
did
doing
do
your
a great job
personality
with my
thing.
complexion.
What do you really feel like?
I love Jim. He. You know, I'm serious.
He never talks this way.
I never talk
This-
bad about Jim.
It's
Are
not
you
that
kidding
he's
me?
bashing you. It's just that he's not just going around defending you just because.
Well, we don't
He's
go around
neutral.
talking bad about Jim.
True, nor do we don't. You got us on that.
Sometimes, once in a while.
Once in a while.
And
you
it's
got
only in
admit.
regards to his subpar sandwiches. But
I was proud
It
of
is
that
the
job.
sandwich thing.
It's all about the sandwich.
Whether we like you or not is not the point. We want you around.
yeah,
I want your money for the sandwich.
3 or 4 or 5 Axe Fests ago. It's been a while.
Sounds like a heavy metal career.
Dad snapped a picture of Jim smiling,
Oh my God.
and he was like, "Jim does smile," but he has no choice but to smile around us. We force it out of him.
Yeah.
I think we
That's
force it
our
out of him.
intention every time you're around.
Yeah. Look at he's trying not to smile. See? It's hard not to smile whenever we're around. 'Cause
A lot of people would ask you this if they had the guts, but why are you so hard to get to know?
Well, if you get to know people, then you got a responsibility to them.
It's on the wall behind
There's
us
only
now.
so many people you can be responsible for in your lifetime, and you have to be very cautious in that regard. You know, if you're truly going to be a steward and really be helpful to people, you have to focus on a smaller group of people. I mean,
Yeah,
the
that's
larger the group, the less effective you are. Now, the goal is to have a whole bunch of people that you reach, but once you reach them, then you have to figure out who can service them, the John Wesley concept of stewardship. Now, who you can actually do. And really, I don't know if this is effective, but what did Jesus work with in the beginning? 12. And even that, you know, one of them doubted him the whole time, and the other one was a traitor. So, I mean, you just have to look at how you do that. And Acts Media Group started out really with that concept, too. Keeping it small, but reaching out to a whole thousands of people. And That's what Acts Ministry is all about, through
10 seconds.
Various means, whether it's a subordinated ministry, whether it's, Acts Media Group or whatever.
That's cool.
All right.
Makes a good point at the end of that.
Let me put our rooster bike back up there. Probably going to have to readjust it.
So we're here in the studio again, and we've been having a little fun. We got another little clip with Steve McAllister's laugh. Steve McAllister, your laugh is going to be patented. It's going to be name brand audio clips. It'll be something people use for ringtones, I'm sure, worldwide.
Maybe, I hope so. Hey, do I get any royalties?
We've got to figure some royalties in for you.
Yeah.
He
does laugh a lot, and that's good.
Yeah, I do
Laughter
at
is a
church
good
a lot
medicine.
too. I mean, you have to laugh at
So
at
try to
church,
get.
not at the pastor.
Do I see? Oh, it looked like the pixels looked like little snowballs floating from you to me. It's not doing it anymore.
Oh, I missed that.
It was cool. It looked like little square. There it is. Oh, it's your cursor.
Oh, yeah.
Wave the cursor again. Yeah, it looked like
that's
a little.
what it is.
So
I thought,
act
wow.
like
They
like
can't
it's a.
see that, but we can.
It's kind of fun. Anyway, sorry guys. It was
We'd have
just-
to record the video. See how I made it?
so
It
we
looks
see a
like
delay
we're
too.
actually sitting in the grass here.
Yes.
Okay, so that's live.
Cool.
That's gotcha.
Memorex.
Yeah.
So
that
we're
was
doing,
fun.
Thank you. And we got about a minute and a half video coming up, or a minute 45, and it's got Steve-O's laugh. That's kind of the idea, but it's got some commercials in there and some laughter, and the commercials are pretty funny.
And did we all share this
I
on
did.
our social media?
I hope you
probably
guys
not.
can
I
do
hope
that.
so.
Did
you share it
Did
yet?
you share this live
I have
show?
not.
I haven't yet, but I should.
Go ahead and
Yes.
share it, because your audience will like this. The people that know you will want to see this, and we can wait a few minutes while they're getting on board. You can let them know, hey, my laugh is going to be featured here. This is our gift to our audience, is the gift of laughter. And also for our sponsors. I want to name them because they've contributed to the success of a lot of things around here.
Yeah. Yeah, they have.
So it's go ahead. You were going to say something.
Oh, well, I was just saying whenever you're ready for me to play it, I'm trying to.
I'll mention the sponsors of the food drop was Niki Carter Realty. Now, Niki Carter, she's been in the studio several times. You know her on the Morning Mouth show. She's got glasses and dark hair. Niki Carter Realty.
Niki Carter.
Yeah. So she's an attractive woman.
Yes,
How
I
else
do
you
know who
say
you're
that?
talking about. Yes.
She just
Very
got
articulate, very
Yes.
open, and very.
She's the real estate agent.
Yes,
Niki
great to talk
Carter
to.
Realty. She sponsored the event along with TLC Properties. They have a host of apartment complexes.
Really?
Dave Coriel is the owner, and his wife Tiffany is a co-host on the Morning Mouth. She wrote a children's book called "What Did Your Dinosaur Do Today?"
Yeah.
So that's Tiffany Tutu is the name she goes by as a children's author.
Well, we're getting more people who are capable of producing children's material, and it would be nice to have an Acts Media Group children's programming. Yeah,
puppets or
even if it was prime time,
music,
5 o'clock,
whatever. Sure,
5 to 8. That would be really great. Yeah, because he's does this too.
What was that about?
I have no idea.
But anyway, that's just
puppets.
a pipe dream.
It's like talk, but
because
it's
it would
puppets.
take a lot of production.
I think
and a
we
lot
could
of
all. I've made a cartoon of all of us in this room.
Yeah.
And we could each be also in a bag puppet. Just cut the mouth on a cartoon.
That'd
and
be even funnier.
Bag puppets.
That would be even
Jay's
funnier.
over here watching his expenses going up and down.
You can't. We can't be too real about things. You know, we gotta have some fun.
You gotta
But
have
anyway,
some fun.
yeah, I'm working on that myself for my show.
That's good.
Bag puppets.
So the other sponsors I need to mention since we started, Niki Carter Realty, TLC Properties, Everything Kitchens. You guys familiar with them? They're out there west of here. They supply all kinds of kitchen hardware, the mixers, anything you use appliance-wise in the kitchen. Emily Church is a member at James River. She's at the big church, but she is also really a big person involved in Everything Kitchens because she's the owner. She's a friend of Amber McFall. She was a guest of a host.
Okay, yeah.
So they, amazing, influential people. So Emily Church of Everything Kitchens, a great company, supplying kitchens all over the country with mixers and you name it for the kitchen. I mean, little parts, big parts. I helped load the trucks one Christmas for Everything Kitchens. There's lots of stuff being shipped all over. UPS and FedEx were there in 18-wheelers. That's how much they ship out of here, right out of Springfield.
Oh, wow.
Great company.
Love kitchen stuff.
So then there's another company. It's called, there's NAMI. That is the mental illness right here in Springfield. They're helping so many people. You were saying you had some.
I've been there.
Yeah, so it's an amazing.
Several times.
It's a nonprofit group.
Yeah, they are helpful. What you do is you get to go, at least the part that I played in it was that we went into support groups there. And so one thing they have a talent for is that they lead the groups with people who have suffered with mental illness and really like life-threatening mental illness.
Yes, the director's name is Stephanie Appleby. She's also a co-host on The Morning Mouth.
Yeah.
She had a story about where she was afraid to go out. She's had a fear of open spaces.
Agoraphobia or something.
A 14-year episode where she finally can feel comfortable being out and about.
Isolation is one of the most powerful feelings in mental illness. You definitely recognize that there's something different about you. There's something wrong, but you don't know what it is or what to do about it. And what happens is you go in there and you become part of a support group of people who are there because they've suffered with it and they've found some recovery from it.
Yes.
And so they're there to tell you what they've been through. And they're open about it. They're honest about it. They don't have shame or they want to tell you what they went through so that you can find a way out yourself. And
so she said NAMI of Southwest Missouri is part of the peer group, not the clinical side, but the peer side. That's what they're talking about.
The National Association of Mental Illness?
Yes, so they're doing the support side right out of Cox North area. They're near Cox North.
They're right in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So everybody knows there's a building with a parking garage in the bottom of it.
That's it.
In the Cox North parking lot. Well, that's where they are. And you can just go right up there and go into the office and start today.
So Stephanie is the director, and they welcome people. Addie Blankenship showed up with Stephanie Appleby on my show, and they were talking about that. And every one of the people that is in there has had some kind of mental illness situation, and they're ready to help their peers.
Yeah. Yeah, and they do. They do.
So that's our sponsors. It's so nice to see nonprofits, small businesses, some bigger businesses, everybody joining in and helping out at AMG Broadcasting's events. We've got one coming up Saturday. So if you guys are around tomorrow, come on out and explore the cave. We'll just hang out and have a hot dog, brat,
I'm going to be there.
Burger. So you're coming out. Several couples are coming out. Niki Carter probably going to be there. So different people from the show.
Great.
Some people I know
can't
from
wait
a
to see her
business
again.
network. So.
Whenever
Steve, if you can stay awake, grab another coffee. Your laugh is coming up.
Here we go.
So
he about spilled his coffee when I talked to him about some of this stuff we're doing on the air.
Yes, I know. When you're talking about something about
bodily function.
Yeah, bodily functions. All right, so I'm going to try and start this playing in the background.
Gets real. If you
If
you guys have been tuning in, you check this episode out where we have just introduced a new reality show, and I wanted to say before we lead into the last segment, the reality show for real is F''real, for real, like for real.
For real.
Came up with, for real. That's something that's commonly used, and Matt came up with that title. We're going to use that for you guys, starring everybody. So if you have a small business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you have a nonprofit, or if you're a local performer, or if you want to be, come on, check it out. Go to JohnnyRoosterLive.com, guest sign up, and get your information there so we can connect with you and say you'd like to be part of that new reality show. What is it? It's a chance for you guys to act out real-world situations.
It's going to be fun.
If you don't have one, we'll bring you one.
It's going to be like Saturday Night Live, but with real stuff.
The idea is to have one that's playing. It's going to look like it's happening in real time.
Yes. It's going to be great. So are you guys
we
ready?
used our own cast of people here at the studio to start the show.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. Part 2.
For real.
Well, if you're not going to tie it, then take it off. It looks stupid that way.
I got this started, so might as well get it set. I sat here and listened to your fancy plans until I got sick. Literally sick to my stomach.
It's a delay.
Are they seeing it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Ah, I see. This thing disconnected from me. Creepy babies. They can hear us, by the way.
You can watch them. These guys are different than they've ever been seen before.
Wow, that's original.
Whose feet are those?
Mrs. Rooster.
Ah.
Bald head.
Look so cute.
Challenge them to a race.
There you go.
Right. Watch for Steve's laugh.
Oh, I need to get that.
See what I mean?
You did that just this morning.
It was a very recent laugh.
So that was it.
We did our little sponsors with TLC. We got a lot of stuff in there.
I'm just gonna leave that up there.
One of our other.
Thank you.
The fun part. Yeah, please leave that up there. That's so funny.
Man,
and the
I
dog.
love you too.
We got to understand that our sponsor, Stained Glass Theater, is involved too.
Yes,
They
absolutely.
helped. They gave away 4 tickets to Stained Glass Theater's production for this season. So there's a play that Dennis Everson was in called Birds Don't Fly at Night.
Did you go see it?
Yes, I did.
You did? Oh, I wanted
Dennis
to,
did
but
a
I had something
phenomenal
else.
job of doing he filled in one of the major roles in that play.
Is that on the video? Do you have a video of it?
They have a video. Stained Glass Theater has a complete show, but it's not the one with him in it because he's not the primary.
Right.
And I don't think they want you to video during the show, but it would have been fun. He did a great job. Dennis can memorize lots of lines and perform them very well and convincingly. He was as good. I saw both.
Yeah.
He was as good as the main guy.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious.
That's good. So he's prepared. He takes
really
it seriously.
does. Even though he's doing it with limited engagement, he's still all in.
Right.
And at our age, that's impressive to memorize that much. Seriously, I can't hold those lines. Ooh, the older I get, the harder it is to retain all this memorized material. I'd be sweating it out.
And it's an amazing commitment and a sacrifice
my gosh.
and a way to really give something to people, you know.
So Stained Glass Theater, if you guys don't know, hi, Steve in the background.
There he is.
Stained Glass Theater in Ozark, Missouri is a live playhouse.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I guess,
And their next production after this one is called Poor Richard. And I want to see it because it's got da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. It's a detective show. And it's a comedy.
Da-dun.
It's a detective comedy. I can't wait to see it. Steve-O, I hope you can make it out there. Stained Glass Theater, Poor Richard, coming up in June.
Poor Richard.
Late May and early June. In fact, I think it's coming up in another week or so. Poor Richard.
Poor Richard.
At Stained Glass Theaters. sgtheater.com. That's theater with an R-E.
Oh, do you want me to put that banner up? Let me
Give
get
me
out
my
of this.
banner. I
First
need
of
a
all,
banner in the house.
Let me
Get
go
rid of
ahead
me.
and fix this.
Yeah,
Steve,
get rid of me and put
Steve
something
on
else
his
worth.
side. There's no better background than Steve. Steve, your laugh, I'm going to use it in a cartoon. I'm going to keep using that laugh. You've got the laugh. She's got the laugh. She's got the look, and you've got the laugh. He's got the laugh.
She's got the look.
He's got the laugh that makes the whatever. We can fill it in. He's got the laugh.
That was beautiful.
Fill in blank.
He's got the laugh. He's got
Fill in the
laugh.
blank.
There we go. Rooster bike.
Laughter's good for the soul.
It really is.
It is strong medicine.
Yeah.
There's some other people that I need to favorably mention, and that is Cindy Jo Youngblood. She was a guest on this show. Cindy Youngblood can find government grants for anybody that most people give up. They don't know how to find them. They need it for your nonprofit. You need some help. She researches and finds those grants. In fact, she's found grant money for people that didn't realize there was grant money available.
Grant it.
So that's a good. Cindy Youngblood is True Line Financials. So we got to talk about that favorably. True Line Financials. That's plural. So look her up on Facebook, Cindy Youngblood, True Line Financials. Somebody else that's helped sponsor our show. We got a lot of people coming in, helping these shows. This whole thing, this whole process has been, let's see here, Stained Glass Theater, Cindy Youngblood, Home Inspections with Tori and Rob McClernand. They've got Home Inspection Services, LLC, just pretty standards, Home Inspection Services.
Yeah.
We've seen Halo Massage and Wellness. And we laugh about the creepy babies, but the wonderful lady behind it with the halo, her name is Angel with an A, Angela. So Angel
with an
Halo.
A.
I wonder.
I got
got
you.
it. When I first saw it, I got it.
Angela Romine is her name. She is a massage therapist. She's been on the show.
So her massages are heavenly.
So she's a misogynist.
Ha ha. She's on the 7th floor. Can you believe it? That's seventh heaven
floor,
of the
heaven?
Plaza
Okay,
Towers.
got
No,
it.
it really gets good. She's on the 7th floor of the Plaza Towers, and she does massages. And they kept telling her, "You'll never make it alone. You got to work for somebody." She didn't. She started in her own business, and she's been there 8 years. Good for her.
Yes.
She also won the election for Zone 1 in Springfield for this area of town. She is the council member representing the city council in this area of Springfield.
You rock.
Great.
Angela.
She is
The one we're in here.
In fact, I'm going to say this openly. She's the only conservative Christian on the city council.
Excellent.
Ooh.
She's a voice for us.
So we
She has influence
got.
there.
In fact, she's so good. Yeah, I know we're getting close. She's so good at helping people. A Black Lives Matter advocate also supports her, not because they agree on anything. It's because she's kind enough to listen to people what they really need. It's all, you sometimes push aside your little favorite politics and you work together and help each other. That's what the city's supposed to do. Cities aren't supposed to, she told me this, the city's job isn't to lay down laws. They're not supposed to put in mask mandates. They're
Right.
supposed to uphold the city and make sure it's clean and safe.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to dictate laws.
No.
So city council ran a little too powerful. Angela Romine, thanks for what you do on city council. Thank you to everybody that watches this. If you have an idea for a real setting, for real, that's a new reality show from AMG Broadcasting. Another reason to watch and listen and share and like the dog out of all of our programs.
Yes, that's right.
We're serving the community in many different ways.
Yeah, and thank you for inviting us on today, Johnny.
It was
Yes,
fun.
thank you. It was fun.
So be sure and tune in next for Open Ended with Peggy Lee and Jeff with the G.
And they are fun too.
Yeah, they
Yes.
are. So, and that being said,
We'll see you next time, next week on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody.
All right.
Be safe.
See ya.
say cheese.
Drop a marshmallow.
Cheese.